finna play on that. I'm done. I'm done for the night.
All right, let me go to Dynasty. Start my Auburn Dynasty real quick.
Hell, I ain't know.
Wait, you made
Hey,
me a whatchamacallit, a commissioner?
yeah. A150 ready?
All right, bet. All right, let me go to this Auburn Dynasty.
Hey, hey, Javon.
Oh, excuse me.
This nigga, this nigga ain't even ready, bro. Hey, Javarian. Hey, Javarian. You ready, bitch? Bro, I invited you like 30 times. I invited you about 30 times. Cause hey, you finna play with Oregon? Ain't no way CM Punk returned and won the undisputed championship. What the fuck? 90. Cause the overall don't matter, bro. It's the skill, bro.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Two behemoth conferences
I
bragging
know
rights
Brandon
at
just say
stake.
he's gonna get
The
on
SEC
mine.
versus the Big Ten. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, guys,
Well,
if you're in, you
hello
suck.
again, Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go.
Damn, I lied.
And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Running to the left. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And they try to run that sweep out route. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Floating away.
Damn, I should have picked that up.
Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you
Okay,
get
my
them
boy
forced
playing like a
early,
good boy.
keep that crowd going and involved. Man, is it fun to play defense.
And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback.
I don't got a sub bow in every game no more. He the starring running back.
Looking for the edge, it's Jackson.
Yo,
Just what they were looking for to get this
Black
drive
mechanic
going there on
right.
the 35. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Bro, I'm lagging, gang. What the
Sacked
fuck?
way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town.
I'm lagging so bad.
Here's Julian saying to throw. He
Bro, where the
misses
fuck
his
you
man.
throwing
The
it to,
accuracy
gang?
just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's taking the shot. Fires
You
it
know
into
what?
a crowd, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long.
This shit
and then
don't
you
feel
look
like
to
too
the
much
go-to
shit,
guy,
bro.
Jesse.
This shit.
I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it, they were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to fire to the left. Goes high to pull it in.
What the fuck,
He's
bro?
brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Sayin to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Running inside. It's Jackson. Hard running there. Got enough for the first. All down, but
Still fucking lagging, bro.
First down.
Fucking number 2.
Establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football. Be physical. Get a big gain.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Picks up the 1st down. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Got a little grass. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Nine-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Sayin. Snagged out of the air. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
And he delivers the angry stiff arm.
Nigga, what?
By an angrier defense.
I'm in there.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bowen. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The run inside. It's Robinson. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got...
See what I mean by that deal?
He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field. So he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks. He uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Thank you.
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
Oh, yeah, we in the game.
With that as they've got it at the 49.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Absolutely nothing.
It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this.
Play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to
Why the fuck is the quarter on 6?
Second down. Say it. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first
Caught
down.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a 3rd down, and guess what, nowadays
that safety too low, boy.
we're gonna go for it anyways.
Gonna take a shot.
What?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum, taking it the other way. The 40 hits him with a stiff arm.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions. Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll move the tight end. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Within left to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And it's intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet.
But they just getting used to it.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Quarterback will keep it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Man, this shit make me mad, bro.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the
Bro,
last drive.
I'm lagging already,
There was
bro.
no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Working well
Bro.
behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Throws to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This shit was almost a
Nice job by
pick.
the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So
That man won't kick a field goal.
they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Hey, he missed.
And his slips just inside that right upright. And
That
now
ball almost
the
missed the
lead is
field
even
goal.
bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And he's going to bring this one out. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. Just
Bro, I'm
when you
lag.
think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point.
Cause I'm lagging, bro.
He'll bring it back.
Man,
It's
come on, bro.
He's brought down if the 16 would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play.
Oh, I was right there. I could have picked that off. Go ahead, Trey.
Just taking a look at that script he's got in
I'm
front of him,
lagging, bitch.
finding
On
out
God,
where are
nigga.
my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need
I bet you won't do that again.
moving the football, and we got the lead.
I bet you won't do that again.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the offense trying to hit the dagger route. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot in the ground, try to cut to the inside. They're just not able to be on the same page there.
Makes the grab. It's Sategna.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got the back in the middle.
Man,
Now
this
they're
shit
starting
blowing
to
me,
feel it.
bro.
They've got a first down at the 44. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Who got ball first?
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way he had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early.
Well, I might as well punt the ball.
That's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scoring.
Hey, boy, punt that ball, boy.
A ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return.
Yo, done.
More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The short hands, it's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ohio State calls it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throwing, say it. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. He's brought down
Face mask.
flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Stop playing with it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. Power ahead. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. To throw, it's Sayin. Dumps it off in the flats.
Why can I not score, bro?
Percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Into the end zone he goes for the 2-point conversion, and the lead is 4. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it down.
Ain't no fucking way.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Sooners.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Play fake, say it. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You're down, obviously, at the half. You had a conversation. You got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether...
Might have a chance. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Sayin to throw. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Working that left side now. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Zayn. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye! They take the lead with the 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Can't get him to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the 1st down.
Off the RPO, complete. Makes him talk to the hand. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Finds him out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Sooners have this offense rolling. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. Could be an alley. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, man.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to make...
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Shows him the stiff arm. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
My boy got 100 and something rushing
This
though.
running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Say it. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Could not make his way to the corner.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Turning on the Jets. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And I think the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for...
You in trouble, boy.
Defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play.
Well, you suck, boy.
Is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in.
And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Throw it, say it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Coming out with it, it's Bowen. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. He's out past the 35.
Yeah,
Hits the
hell no.
accelerator to the right. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Jackson. Makes a man miss. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, it's Jackson. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Finds his big tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeye! The Buckeyes with an answer.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Looking for a deep man. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up
Oh yeah,
with
we
the
back in
interception.
it now. Ah, he quit.